So, I'm Adam Walsh, and this is Total Digression, episode 4, Going Deep.
Getting balls deep.
That's how your mum likes it. Here's some music. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Another smooth fade out.
Oh yeah, we're getting the hang of this, you know.
One day we might actually get something like a decent production quality.
Either
Hopefully.
that, or we'll just get guys to do it for us.
That's the dream.
That's the dream. Not doing things for yourself.
So I'm going to have to walk back what I said about this story 2 minutes ago because people might remember. I said that this story turns me on and it's about like child sex.
Yeah, that was going to be cut into the other video, so they wouldn't have heard that.
Oh,
So,
well.
yet again, you're giving yourself another chance to come across as a pervert. Every day. Every fucking day.
Is that the right one? Yep.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, our final story of the evening. By the way, I just want to say, last week we did it on Election Day in the US, and I made a comment about that. There are some of the craziest people in the world got elected last week, Lewis, and some of the craziest people in the world got elected last week, bro. And I promise you, I'm working at the minute. They can see you shaking your head.
Oh, it's insulting when you get my name wrong, man. It's just like, so Dave.
Yeah.
You're not Dave, are you?
So, sorry, Steve. Steve, is it Steve? No, Tony.
Even
Phil.
if it's similar, it's not the same. Just leave it as Lou, and then you don't even have to go there. Fucking hell.
I'm just going to leave it at bruv.
Bruv. Yeah, bruv. Come on, Blade.
I've forgotten what I was talking about. Child sex. Oh yeah, I'm working on a video of some of the craziest things said by some of the craziest people that have been voted into power recently. And Nigel Farage isn't there because he's got no power. So, on with the child sex. That would have been smooth if that click would have worked. I'm going to get a lighter. You entertain the masses.
All right. So, this story shocked me on 2 accounts, really. I heard this by the ear. There's a 15-year-old that's been pimping out girls. I thought, right, okay. That's
Player.
Yeah, you're like, all right, he's a bit before his time. Then I heard that it was actually 12-year-old girls that they'd been pimping out. I was like, right, so that's fucked up, man. And then it turns out it wasn't a guy. It was a 15-year-old girl and 2 other girls.
I'm
aged
sorry.
around the same.
I'm sorry to cut you off, man, but I'm going to ask you to read. I said last week that I don't like the Daily Mail because it's stupid.
Yeah.
But read that and tell me that doesn't say that this girl lives on Facebook.
Right. The reason that is, well, essentially, I'll just show you the pictures.
Ah, I've got the wrong story.
You have? What the fuck's that?
Click back. We'll tell you what. Let's go back to this. Give them our sexy mugs, and I'll find the proper story.
Right. Okay.
Talk to them.
I was too busy giving you evils. Right. So
Okay.
this story, as I've said, what was I up to?
So I've got the story here.
Was that it? Is that the real one?
I think so. This is in Canada and not Liverpool. So.
Yeah, Canada. Ottawa.
Ottawa.
Ottawa. My apologies. Right. This so this 15-year-old, I've then found out, wait a minute, it's a girl. And it says it's been running through Facebook. Essentially, what she's been doing is, first I was shocked, to see it happening. I was like, all right, 15 pimp, yeah, that's fucked up. But then I was even more shocked to find out that it was a girl. I was like, what the fuck? I sort of hold women a bit higher than that, I expect better of them than that. If a guy does it, no, it's not okay, but people are generally used to it. But if a woman does it, it's like, whoa, fucking hell.
So I'm just going to give you a read-through of the headlines here. A Canadian teen, 15, jailed for running prostitution ring, which she set up by luring girls as young as 13 through Facebook and Twitter, suggesting sleepovers.
No, what she did here is she'd contact people in
We could read the article.
Well, that's not fun, is it?
Okay,
Let's just show them a picture.
I'm pretty sure if I read those
Look at that, right? That's her. And there's a lovely picture of her with a gun.
with
and
her
the
no
tittyless
breasts.
tits. We got anything else? Oh, she's proper gangster. Proper
The
gangster.
gangster.
Oh, G Kush.
I am sorry for the. Are we going back to us?
Yeah, is it that one?
You need to hit that one afterwards.
Which one?
Stop. Cool, and then it will feed back to us. Yeah.
So, what she's been doing is she's been contacting like young girls that are in like hostels or they're in some form of care, not with the parents, and she's contacted them saying she's going to pay them to attend a party.
Up to 400 Canadian dollars, which is quite a lot of money. It's like a
No, they didn't get that.
Oh,
they didn't get nothing. They got told they'd get paid for these parties. It was actually the men that were fucking them that paid $400 to this pimp, 15-year-old pimp.
So were these like boys? Were they? What I'm getting at is, are these their peers, or is she selling kids to men?
She's selling kids to men.
She is fucking clever. It's despicable.
Yeah.
But that is like ingenuity.
The courts were actually like sickly impressed with her. Like, because at 15 she'd managed to get together this pretty solid prostitution ring, a paedophilic one as well, selling them to guys over 20 for $400 a pop. And what she'd do is she'd contact them in the house, tell them that they're going to a sleepover or a party and they'll be paid for it.
Sleepover at Steve's house. He's waiting for you. He's got the lube out.
And they've turned up in the pajamas in a taxi with the teddy bear, right?
And then just been grabbed.
And then they've been drugged while they've been in the taxi or once they've turned up to this address. And then they've been taken off to this place where these people are paying.
Man, but some of the grammatical problems you have sometimes, and you've just used the word whence in the correct context. What the fuck is going on?
I'm getting better with time. It's mostly pressure because I feel.
Surely having like the camera there,
the eyes,
more pressure.
All those eyes.
My eyes.
All the fucking eyes, man. So she's they're impressed with her. She's like, wow, she's been running this efficiently. She's been doing it with 2 other girls. She ran it for 3 years. So she's 18 by the time she got busted. The other 2 girls that she ran it with were underage still. But yeah, it's fucked up. And not the most craziest thing about it is, though, she's been jailed. Do you want to know what her sentence is?
Go on.
6.5 years.
That's quite a long time.
Quite a long time.
For a juvenile.
She's 18.
Oh.
She's 18 now. She started it when she was 15, but she's 18 now. She's been selling children as prostitutes. Any man, that would have been life.
I suppose you're right.
America, death penalty. 6.5 years.
Well, Canada have always been joked at for being.
Hey, don't do it again, eh?
That, and you say I'm bad at accents. That was fucking Irish if it was anything.
Oh, Irish. That was Canadian.
No.
Don't do it again, eh? No, you done some trouble, but don't do it again, eh? If you do, you're. No, that one was Irish.
You get more and more Irish with every sentence. So Canadian is just like Northern American, but keep on going.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. No,
I'm not your buddy, guy.
I'm not your guy friend.
I ain't your mate, chap.
No, see, that's why I paused because I was trying to remember what you use. That's the bit.
That's the bit. You can just keep going with that. It'll just be like, ain't your friend, guy. Ain't your guy, friend.
So we were to start to fade out because I've got one last thing I want to share before we fade out. It's my Scourge of the Earth thing.
Was that not scourgy enough for you?
Well, yeah. No, just that girl I saw today. I know you remember the one I'm going on about.
Which one, no?
Okay, so just for a bit of context for the listener. Oh, he's the viewer this week. Fucking hell. You are getting more, aren't you? No one has been sat listening for an hour. So, yeah, I was at this like job interview today, and it's one of those
Ones where they get to come in a group and you all sit around.
Oh, I
and-
don't love them.
There was a girl on my table, mate. She's 23, same age as me, right? She's got 6 kids. You can't even count that on one hand, right? 6.
I was gonna say she can't even count that.
I don't think she could, right? Her name was spelt like with too many vowels. It was 5 letters. It was Zaira, right? Yep, Zaria, Rosario.
Yeah.
Yep, so 6 kids.
Evil Emperors. Yeah.
23 years old, 6 kids. The oldest is 8 years old.
8 years old.
14, bro. She was 13 years old and just giving it around her
Wait, that's
estate.
9.
No. If you were 14 when you gave birth. Yeah?
Yeah, she says 23.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, shit, I get your point. Oh, yeah.
Is it? So how old's the child then? Is he 9 years old?
Yeah, we can say he's 9. No, I said 8. I'm just bad at math.
I can't speak, but I can count. So what? Fucking 23, and she's got a 9-year-old. Fucking hell.
6 kids and she doesn't work. I'd say you pay for that with your taxes, but you don't pay tax. I pay for this bitch with my taxes.
I pay tax.
You don't work.
I pay tax.
Oh, I pay tax on cigarettes and shit. Right?
No,
No.
I don't pay tax.
To be fair, mate, as much as I can get away with it, I don't pay tax either. Right? That's why I have an account.
Don't we all? The only problem is once you're famous, they notice.
No, that's the best thing. When you're famous, you've got enough money to pay better accountants, so you actually end up paying less. Shall we go for an awkward goodbye?
Fuck off.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. But next
Is that
week
awkward?
we'll be back to our Tuesdays, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be Tuesday, and I hope you enjoyed seeing the faces of me, Luan, and this dickhead Adam. Might not happen again.